Interesting, okay. You can take supplements, but they don't always take up in a useful manner. Yeah, supplements have always like given me like tummy issues too. Thank you, Callie. Have you tried drinking the blood of your enemy? I have not. In an ideal society, I don't have enemies. But... in this society, people have made it apparent they are my enemy. And their blood doesn't sound very good, honestly. So I'm good. Good on that. If there is a willing, good boy in the chat, I am willing to become a vampire, in the right circumstances. What is life without a nemesis? That's... life can't be easy, can it? Cannot. It's okay. What's up, John? How's it going? See, I feel like the blood of my enemy would be poison. I would die. I would perish from drinking the blood of my enemy. What's up, Zeus? John, thank you for the bit. Hello. Aw, thanks. Thank you, Zeus. This is why the views are low. You're being quiet. Listen, I'm getting work done in the background. I'm not like a super talkative streamer all the time. I am like a short burst weapon. I'm like randomness and then chillness. And yeah, that's just how it is. Kellogg, thank you for the 100 Rainbow Pride biddies. Thank you. I'm also uploading things to certain websites, you see. So, if you want to click around on my other platforms, that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm not talking. I'm doing good things though. Yes, Kali, it does. It does. Also, if you hear the lyrics of the song, you can hear my inner woes. I wish I were just a cloud, unfortunately. Alright, alright. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to post this without exposing myself. Guys, when you're watching a stream, do you expect the streamer to be talking like the entire time? Do you like click away if they're not talking the whole time? I feel like I interact with almost every message I see. But I'm just like, not always the best at starting conversations, to BH. Hey, yo, John, thank you for the snowman. My hair is getting so long right now. Am I still going to do blonde? Yeah, I'll probably do it again after my roots grow out a bit. It's like pretty much blonde right now. It's just like fading from purple. Where is my kick link? What do you mean, Kellogg? I think it's on all my links, isn't it? I know it's in one of my Twitter bios. I think it's also on my OF. Thank you, Bros. How are you doing, love? Good night, Valley. Sweet dreams. Thanks for hanging out. I have to go to the bathroom, guys. Give me just a minute. Thank you. What the heck? Thank you so much. No, I'm not random. Heyo, Ashley, what's up? How you doing? Sorry if I saw that late, but hello. What's up, Malafella? How are you doing? Hi Vampiros, how you doing, love? Hey Anaxia, how's it going? Thank you, Vampiros. I'm doing really good, Anaxia. Thank you for asking. Glad you're doing well. Thank you, Brass. I got it. Thank you so much. I will put it towards that new webcam. Thank you. Where did the tattoo inspiration come from? Well, there was this lovely tattoo artist that I was really excited to get tattooed by, and she had this as flash art. And I decided I wanted a neck piece, so I just like had it placed here. Thank you, Rudia. Meowdy, George. I'm horrible at responding to DMs, honestly. So the best way to get a hold of me is talking to me during my live stream. but I sometimes like peer through my messages. I respond faster on like Patreon and whatnot. I followed you back though, Michaela. No, you're good. Don't be sorry. I just suck at messages. I don't want you to like take it personally. Man, Spencer, I feel like you've came in here and said that before. Then must invest in stocks. Oh my gosh. Are there any good stocks to invest in right now, guys? I tried investing in the stock market and all my stocks crashed and I got really sad because I'm broke. So I failed at it and I sold everything because I needed the money. So I don't have any stocks right now. Bitcoin, yeah. I sold all my Bitcoin because I needed to buy food. GameStop. What's up, Weaver? How you doing? Is GameStop stock still a thing? War companies? Yikes, I'm good on that. Thanks, Vin. Yeah, as much as like war is profitable and all that, I don't want my money going anywhere near that. Thanks, JJ. Damn, yeah, I was getting paid in Bitcoin there for a minute, and that was nice, but I am no longer getting paid in Bitcoin, so if anyone wants to send me Bitcoin, I'll try and do a backflip. I might fail, I might break my neck, but I'll try. Yeah, that whole, like, morals thing, yeah, it kind of gets in the way of a lot of things. I swear to God, I would be a rich and famous corn star, cam girl, content creator, whatever, if I was more willing to step on people to get to the top, but I'm moral oral over here. It's not really my thing. No, Weaver, it's okay. I've been online all day, you goob. It's alright. Good night, sweet dreams. You were probably working or something. I love you. Be safe. Send me some clit coin. Wait, what? What's up, Buntage? How you doing? I'm maxed out on clit coin right now, actually. Anyone else's doors slam by themselves or just you? You either have a draft or a poltergeist. I'm praying for you. I'm good on that, Jake. You could not pay me to do that. Thanks for the follow, JJ. Thanks for the likes, guys. We hit 400 on the TikTok live. Thank you. Listen, there's a better way to use it, Jake. I promise you. I promise you. Channel that. Channel it. Channel it. Pull it inward. And then become fucking Einstein, except for don't invent the atomic bomb. Do something cooler. Become Nikolai Tesla. Elon Musk without the Musk. Channel the tism. What the fuck? Kick chat is something else, guys. We good? For what? Breasts? Oi, oi, oi. You're killing me, chat. You're killing me. Thanks, Nick. Well, I would get the sage, Mike. Get the sage. Cleanse that shit. It's going pretty good. How are you doing, love? Sorry to hear that, Sin. Where the tarot deck at? I don't know where my tarot deck is at the moment, actually.
It's a strange time we're living in. War can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Read one through Parliament interiors. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie theory, strife, fearing, weary-minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships. Nearly blinded by illusions to choose who's fooling who. A ball chain to your shoes on pain. It's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets this whole war burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns. But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. His finger on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 a storm it comes our way. And those who rise through distorted lies, the poison in the veins. Blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame than point the mirror at ourselves. We're a part of this old money game. Stop.
This old money game.
Dear Mr. President,
aw, thanks, Stan.
Everyone's a president. Fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate. When they believe that everybody is more than right to win the streets, they take my leaf through gritted teeth. That's my right to hate. That's freedom of speech. But when the freedom will come a reason to hate, a way to justify a racist slur or insult we made. There's an irony in freedom, cause those in the way we have put this above the murder, let's have a disco and that's all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourself. Your country was inflamed, you deliberate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant. Cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent. I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome, and also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we made the same mistakes with the game. Demonize the whole people.
Yes, it's Ren. Glad you know who that is, Matt.
Situations play on
how you doing?
The same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak. Our opinions are our own, and we follow that shit. There's no left,
there's no right. In the middle we sleep.
Rain, 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 rain.
The storm it comes our way. And those who rise through distorted lies are poison in the main.
But we like to point the blame, 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 blame.
It's easier to blame than point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. This old money game. This old money game. I haven't felt much like gaming lately either. Aw, thanks guys. Hello, Weaver. I thought you were going to bed. Hello. Hello. Thank you for liking the live, guys. Welcome in. Narcissist minds are spread like malaria. America, through fickle shit, a government of hypocrites. These counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Yes, this is red. Yes, more red. I would die. Peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Analyze the brain, my fingers on the trigger of a money game. Rain, 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 rain. The stormy comes our way, and those who rise with distorted lies are poison in the main. It's easier to blame than point the mirror at ourselves. We're a part of this old money game. Thanks for the 1,000 likes, guys. This old money game. This old money game.
It's a game and a ladder we climb. Turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll bring it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in the nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a seashore,
But the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand.
What's great is sense of scarcity. Shells will so much better
If the people think they're very easy, bear with me.
Take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than the diamonds that too. Gotta make the people think that they want it.
Really fucking want them hitting like Bronson.
Influencers, product placement, feature crime, time, entertainment.
If you haven't got a shell, then you're just a fucking waste, man.
It's monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly.
Hunter eyes.
That will be a new
What's that?
Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality.
Expand, expand, expand.
Clear forest, make land, fresh blood, on hands, fire.
Why just shells? Why limit yourself? Seashells, sell oil as well.
Sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish.
Then time to a clock, set the rest on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, run to the president of the United States.
Hey, big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is all the way, tell lies out the gate. Now I'm polarized people, controversy is the game. It
Don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name.
world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, a cheat, a devil, a whore. You sell seashells on the seashore. Rain, 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 rain. The storm comes our way. And those who rise with distorted lies are poison in the main. We'll be back for the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame than point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game.
Oh, really, Stan? I didn't notice.
This old money game.
Yeah, I just got a notification for that reply today. That's why I saw that. Money is a game and a ladder we climb. See you? I see you, Matt. Yeah, it's hard for me to see all the notifications that come through, especially some that are so long ago, but if someone like comments on something like recently, then it pops up for me. Dun 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 dun. I like open doors, dun 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 dun. Bleeding into my eyes, like open doors. Bam, bam. Yeah, I was just humming it for a second. Waiting for the song to start.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, Jimmy. 2 years old, he was walking. 3 years old, walking quickly. 4
I love
years
Amy
old,
Lee.
he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old, and his daddy told him, listen here, son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man, he works for what he wants. 6 years old, and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old, and he's praised for unusual grades.
I don't have any tattoos on my ribs yet.
To nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's
Am I furry?
a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him,
Yes.
now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then a lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24,
Love the owl
he is
necklace.
the
Yay,
boss
me
list,
too.
applauding his name. 25,
Thanks, Thanks for the likes, guys. Almost to 2K. The sun's in the suns.
26 a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27 dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28 inside the Senate, money brought in the seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval. Moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, losing ground.
Red light is good for sleep. I'll have to look into that sometime. Thank you for the bear, Senpai.
With nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket. He gets a call. I'm sorry, son.
I actually don't have earrings on right now.
Sorry, it's gone. 36, getting pissed off.
I should put some on.
Using his product. 37, eyes glazed, dispositioned on money.
Thank you, love.
38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion. Heating up a silver spoon and then chasing a dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra, and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking
Thanks, Happy.
again. Fuck.
You is EP? Go EP. EP time. It's midnight 20 for me right now. If you are EP, please EP. I will EP in a matter of hour or so. 2K likes, thank you guys. Thank you. I'm doing good, Opie. How are you? What am I up to tonight? Just chilling, uploading some videos and things and such.
He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking. 42 not walking quickly. 43 never running around the pavements of his city. 44 was at a
Sad
palace
song.
with a mountain of gold, but those rich
Sad song, but it's an important lesson, guys.
Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck for money and fame. Cut the music.
Never heard? You haven't heard this one?
This isn't entertainment.
This is Money Game
real
3.
life. The way we
Just
live is
came out
unity,
2 weeks ago.
community, Decline.
So good.
Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divine. Truth is less important than the money that we design. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution?
Did he mention pinatas? No, sorry, Stan. It is allergy season. Cold season.
Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money from me,
What's up, Kevlar?
then there's no future I see where the humans survive with parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface then consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise.
Thanks, Valerie. How are you doing, love?
45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Oh, rain, 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 rain. A stormy comes our way. In those who rise through distorted lights are poison in the maze. 'Cause we like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame then point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this soul money game. Thank you so much for the rose, John. Yeah, it's fucked up if humans just go around destroying planets, like becoming an intergalactic species and desecrating their home planet. That, yeah, I don't fucks with that. There's a huge opportunity for us to turn things around and to restore the planet and to stop desecrating it. And we should absolutely, at all costs, take care of the planet which gives us life. Yeah, exactly, Heavy. Oh, good luck to you, Michaela. No, we should repurpose the garbage. There's so many ways we can repurpose trash. Oh my god, Michaela, I'm so sorry, love. I'm so glad you're okay.
Hi, Ren. Thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here, it seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, your mind is
Thanks, Sam. I just fidget with my lip a lot. This is Sick Boy by Ren. Ren is great. All of his stuff is perfection.
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroids, damn so, poster boy, pass out, white noise, quick fix, snake oil, I'm about to break boy. Oh, what a shame, he's in pain, have another go, take another pill, here, take a couple more.
You'd fight a crab for me. How big of a crab? Are we talking a normal sized crab or are we talking like a big crab? If this is a big crab, I'm a little bit more impressed.
Is this all making sense, Ren?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. What I propose we do is we try to pinpoint the exact experiences from the past that
You
have
need
taken stuck.
what, Zach?
Can you
Oh my
tell me about your
goodness.
childhood?
I can't really think.
It's okay if nothing comes up right away. What I'd like you to do is take some deep breaths with me. In and out. In and out. Good. Now tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
I feel like it's not me.
It's the world that's sick. We're getting everything that we need and we commoditize it.
We consume, we destroy like the parasitic. Science tells us it's suicide, and still we commit. We are sick, we are standing on that shit in the name of progress. We don't have the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm the virus. What a virus is a threat. And you sit there with that smile on and tell me you're a sick boy, looking for a fix boy. Push it down in public, quick pose for the big boy. Record label meetings.
Thanks for the follow, Heavy. Recorded album? What do you mean? History is gone.
I've been doing this for myself, swimming backstroke, walking on a tightrope, rapping with a split throat.
This is like the ending of a bad show.
As the people avoid, we're complacent to the state, and so we do what we vote. Counterintelligence, decide to behold, rape the earth for resources.
Hope you're having a good night. Thanks for the likes, guy. 3K. Holy shit. Thank you. Drum circle, drum circle. Yes, I've been listening to him for a few years now. Like, actually, like 4 or 5 years. I love his stuff. My eyeliner's kind of uneven today. That's okay. My eyes are kind of uneven in general, but it's okay. If you could instantly become a master in any world skill or ability, which would you choose? Ooh, okay. Some kind of engineering, like maybe coding or like solar engineering or something like that. Maybe an alchemist.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risk it.
Exactly, heavy duty. What about you guys? If you guys could choose to be a master in any skill, what would it be? If you want me to count down, you're gonna need to give me a galaxy, sir.
I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time
The master at drinking alcohol, you're funny.
to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. And I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more the same than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kind of doing bits too. Like I actually might do something.
Nice waffles. Yeah, it'd be cool to speak any language.
For doing something special
Blacksmith.
That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Because when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving. Delusional guy, where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah?
Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere.
Yeah, but my music's not commercial.
Graphic design,
like that.
piano,
I never chase
nice.
numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I
You
concern
play
myself
piano,
with
brass,
that?
and
But
I
the
will
music is really
serenade
and
with
the
my
people
voice.
who find it respect it. And for me, that's enough. 'Cause
If the
this
world
life's
was
been
ending
tough, so
and
it
you
gives
got
me
to
a buzz
play
like
the
a
last
resting.
song
Man, you sound so
all of
pretentious.
humanity
Man,
heard,
your
what would you
music is
play?
so self-centered. No one wants to hear
That's
another
a hard
song about how
one.
much you
Oh,
hate yourself.
man.
Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations.
Let me think about that.
Respected, that thing me neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man. You're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with this subconscious.
Maybe-
Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original. You
Maybe this one?
The pinnacle.
Perhaps this one. This is a candidate. Definitely check out Canva Stan and just make some stuff and post it in the Discord, just for funsies. You're a what awakens? Is this the website for that? Oh no, this is not a troll answer, this is a legitimate answer. Just concerned with respect. What do you mean, Matt? What song would you guys pick for the last song? For the end of the world? If the world was ending and you could only play one more song, what would it be? Bill Monroe, My Last Days on Earth. Okay. See the rain. out you love my life. Ain't nothing but a carnival of rust. Sun Comes Up by Mako Road.
It's all a game, avoiding failure when true colors will bleed. All in the
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. That one, Matt? Like going into the next life? The next life will be better. Oh, yeah, it is kind of difficult on your phone, Stan. That makes sense. Feed the rain, 'cause without the da-da-da,
dancing underneath the skies of lust. Yeah, feed the rain, 'cause
without your love, my life ain't nothing but this carnival of rust.
I'm thirsty for your love.
Good night, Weaver.
Dancing underneath the skies of lust. Yeah, feed the rain, 'cause without
You feel none, Stan? Is there anything you see about the world that you would like to be different? Away, don't walk away. Oh, when the world is burning, don't walk away. Don't walk away. Oh, when the world is yearning, don't walk away. Oh, when the world is burning. Lights coming up ahead, don't look now. Wait, what, Pike? Thanks, Resnek. Doing well, how are you? If you could create an endless amount of any object other than money, what would you be able to make? What would I ditch the Neko girly? No. I'm wearing fox ears. It's not Neko, it's Kitsune. Infinite amount of anything. Dragon fruit. Dragon fruit would be good. 3 daughters. Damn, Matt. I've got a kiddo myself. Don't walk away when the world is burning. Whoa, when the world is burning, don't walk away, don't walk away. Aw, breast. Yeah, if there was anything I could give as a recommendation for like finding a purpose, like maybe just finding a spot in the world that could use a little bit more light and you could like help out in. I don't know. If you could have the abilities and powers of any mythical creature, which would you choose? Medusa. I don't know. I'm not sure actually. Flying would be cool. Thanks, Gray. Thank you for the rose, Logan. thanks for the likes, guys. We're almost to 4K. Thank you so much. This Bill Monroe one is a good recommendation. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Medusa by Dirty Head's final answer. Is that your song, Matt? Cool. What are you talking about, Saucy? Can you do more red makeup around my... Wait, what? You're being really weird for no reason. How's your night going? Yeah, it is like daunting. Like looking at the world and everything wrong with it that could be better is like very, very daunting. I get that. Wait, what the fuck, Dingle? What are you? Wait, what? Are you serious? I don't think I know that one. Maybe I know that one actually. Medusa by the Dirty Heads. I'll listen to it after this next one. And then I'll let you know if I know it. Hey, well, thank you for the glasses, Waffle Sacks. Right. Well, I mean, your purpose could just be to, like, be happy, or, like, make the people around you happy, or eat yummy food. Have fun. Chillax. Aww. It doesn't have to be anything, like, spectacular, you know? You don't have to be Superman. Yes, food. Food is a good life purpose. Food is great. Thank you for 4K likes, guys. Thank you so much. Love is definitely a big purpose of mine. I very much think that spreading love is a big reason that I'm alive. I hope I can make the world, like, a little bit better by the time I leave it than when I got here. What's up, Long?
I've been thinking for days, trying to come up with ways to talk to you.
Spread some breadcrumbs so you can stay alive. I heard it was bad to feed birds breadcrumbs, actually, Pigeon.
Climbed up a tree on a hill,
I was told not to.
watched as the leaves stood still and talked to me. Little did I know,
Damn army? Wait, what? Thank you.
He don't mind, he just twists his water in time to the beat. He can't run, he has no feet, but it's okay. The sun will come up anyway.
Hey, man, I can give the pigeon some bird seed. Is bird seed okay, Mr. Pigeon? I can give you bird seed.
Nobody hears her now. Nobody cares to tell her what we said.
You're domesticated? Who owns you? You're for sale? How much are you? Wait, is this pigeon trafficking? Is this legal? A dove is just a classy pigeon. True. Is cornmeal bad for them? I can't give you bread. It's not ethical, pigeon. What's my opinion on cheese balls? Ooh, okay, so I have these really good lesser evil cheese balls that were delicious. I think they were like gluten-free and vegan. Those ones slap, but I can't eat normal cheese balls because they hurt my tummy. Wait, no, you don't have to leave long. But if you do, good night. I love you. Take care. Eric Hartman does love his cheesy poofs. I love cheesy poofs too. Oh my god, Resnick, thank you for the roses. Oh my gosh, thank you for the rosa. Am I looking for a boyfriend? No. Hello. Hi, Miss Fire. Thanks for the follow, yeah. Yeah.
Jack the Ripper dropping lyrics like some waiter. I was sitting on a shitter, hit you right in the glisser, pop like a blister.
What's up, Emerald? Ephemeral, how are you?
Drove her like a weapon and I tipped her. Just picture this a vicious one. I'm on a mission, son. This my kitchen. Stop your bitching till the dish is done. Not like you used to. Might need a booster. Chop up the beat.
I really love butterflies. They've always been a big symbol of like hope and transformation for me. And then this is a Shiransha, which represents like wealth, prosperity, the union of the masculine and feminine divine energies.
No time like now. I'ma get it going, get the hell off of my cloud. There ain't no room and I keep growing. Watch me now, I'll go no handed. Got your feet stuck in that granite.
Yeah, I got you. I'll type it in chat. Oh, thanks, Anthony. I hope you're having a great night. Meow, Mike. I am a fox, though. My favorite band? Ooh, that's a hard one. I love a lot of different bands. Pick a genre, and I'll try and narrow it down. Nice, Heavy. I bet that's dope. Marusa. I have not heard this Dirty Head song, but I fucks with it. Marusa. Marusa.
and you left the liquor shop. And you know the liquor shop. From me it's a sick and and every time it's spit a trap. Why you put a good and so man go word for word. Pick up every concrete one. If I'm ready to say you want to see, you know if you do that. Stick them in the head and let the stone I couldn't you that. I ain't great, I'll make you chalice. Come push, warm gold and make you stone. None of them I move your
This is Dirty Head's Medusa. Yeah, I need to get the shading and the coloring done on it. It's gonna be a minute though, because I gotta pay for my doggo surgery first. What's up, Casper? How you doing? Medusa. Thank you for the gummy bear in the rosa, Resnack. Thank you. Yeah, there's a few different ones that few different cultures. Welcome, Indies. Wait, what color? What? Oh, I'm not sure yet. Ayo, thank you for the fire and the sunglasses. Thank you, Resnack. Honestly, okay. I have no enemies, guys.
Thorfinn,
I have no enemies.
a sword is a tool. That's
I
carried.
have
One you
no
need.
enemies.
Whose life do you intend to take?
I refuse.
Enemies.
Your
I
enemies.
refuse.
What?
No enemies. I forgive everyone. Thank you for the duck. Quack, 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 quack,
Listen
quack,
to
quack,
me,
quack. Raz,
my
thank you.
son.
Oh yeah, Heavy?
You don't have enemies.
Feel free to send me her stuff if she's on here.
The truth is,
Definitely ephemeral. I think sacred geometry is so cool. Like how like the flower of life and different symbols repeat themselves in
nobody
nature
in this entire
and
world
life.
deserves to get hurt.
I think it's super cool. I definitely want to get more sacred geometry tattoos. Jewish people are great. Jewish people are great. I don't think any one culture or religion or nationality is to blame for anything. I think there are people enacting fucked generational trauma onto other people based off of race or culture or religion or whatever reason they find to hate people. And I think that is the problem, not any particular group. I've absolutely been a little shitter because of my generational trauma at times. And I've seen other people like enact their generational trauma despite like cognitively knowing that's not a good thing, I shouldn't do that, but I don't know, it just trauma really fucks people up. We shouldn't propagate hate towards any group, like as a blanket statement. Like no matter what it is, if you're saying this group of people is all bad, you're probably wrong. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be a completely different symbol, ephemeral. It used to be completely different. Yeah, definitely, I would not rock it. I'm not, I have seen, though, there was this girl who had a tattoo of it. It was, like, a little bit different. I wouldn't do that, but she did get like a lot of hate for it, and then that had me looking into the other meanings of it. Alcoholics, yeah, like I wouldn't even demonize like alcoholics or addicts, because like, yeah, alcoholics or addicts, they like do things in general, right, that people can like look down upon, but I think alcoholism and addiction stems from trauma as well, honestly. It's like an escape. It's like a coping mechanism for a lot of people, and it can make people do a lot of maladaptive, really shitty things. So, they're already very stigmatized for being alcoholics and addicts. I don't feel the need to stigmatize them further. I just hope that they get the resources that they need to live a healthier lifestyle. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Heavy. Me too. I've definitely struggled with different addictions in my life. It's hard. It's really hard. And then what, Matt? Yay, I'm glad you got it, Stan. Did it work okay, the link? Yeah, Kellogg just made a comment in my Twitch stream earlier about something about the blood of my enemies. I was like, I guess I have enemies, because, like, people have dubbed me, like, their enemy. But then it's like, no. I think about it, I'm like, no. I just opt out. I'm just opting out of that. If my enemies want to like kiss me or something, they can hit me up. We can kiss and make up. What's up, Matt? Like from that movie, Dude, Where's My Car? Wait, what? Copper wire was invented by what? Oh my god, cringe. Cringe. I actually don't like jokes about like stereotypes like that. Not a fan. Kissing is so intense. So is like hating someone. You ever think about that? Like kissing's intense, but also so is hating someone. Hating someone is a really intense feeling. And me personally, I could use more kisses in my life. Just, you know. Sometimes you just gotta kiss your homies goodnight. Hating takes a lot of fucking energy. It does. Like, anytime I've, like, actively held resentment for someone, it's been, like, so draining. It's easier said than done, but it feels much better to process through it and let go of feelings of resentment in my experience. Give your bros a little kiss on the forehead, you know what I mean? It's not gay. It's okay. You have my permission. But it's also okay to be gay if you're kind of gay. It's okay. You also have my permission. Thanks, Version. I hope you're having an awesome night, too. I mean, sometimes it does hurt to be hated. I think hating someone is kind of negative all around. I guess, like, a lot of people won't care that, like, someone hates them. But I think, like, deep down, it doesn't feel good for anybody to have that energy sent your way. Because, like, I've definitely felt, like, the hatred from other people before, and it can hurt if you're, like, really vulnerable and sensitive to that kind of thing. You kind of have to build up your defenses to not care. But if someone's, like, sending hatred towards you, that's, like, shit, dude. The fuck did I do? I'm just like existing. Good thing I'm not gay. Well, that's okay too. Aw, Weaver, sleep. Sleep, my friend. Thank you so much, Version. I hope you're having a great night. Generational hatred is a powerful thing. It's central to some religions. Yeah, true, Ephemeral. Generational hatred is a powerful thing, and it's hard to combat that. Especially when, like, both sides are kind of, like, perpetuating it. It's hard. Do you know what goy means? No, what does goy mean? No, I'm sorry, Stan. I kissed your leg. I'm sorry. I hope it feels better, buddy. Right, there's a lot of like gatekeeping about what's like natural, especially when it comes to like sexuality or like gender. And it's like a lot of things humans do, most of nature doesn't do that. Like we're weird. We do weird shit. But also a lot of nature does do like gay shit, and there's certain animals that literally like change their gender. Like nature is crazy. So yeah, that's a weird argument. Thanks for the follow. Why are you shaking your head, Jazz? Listen to Mac Miller? I could listen to some... Wait, no, YouTube would maybe bonk me. What's up, Growing Arachnid? You have no purpose. I'm spreading my secret, my purpose? The fuck? No one is allowed to laugh anymore. No more emotions. Nature doesn't laugh. Ha! Bullshit. Yikes. That's weird, ephemeral. Are you sure that's not like, a Zionist thing? Because I know there's a complete difference between Jewish people and people who identify with Zionism. And from my research, Zionism is a lot more like they're superior. Rather than like a lot of Jewish people I've met are very humble and very kind and very loving. I think it's a different ideology who looks down upon people who are not. I think it's an important distinction to make. There's also a lot of like nasty words like men use towards women to degrade women, you know what I mean? But that doesn't mean like all men are like misogynist pigs. Just because there's like, I don't know, some guys will refer to some women in a certain type of way. So I don't like to, lump groups of people, Jewish, Arab. I don't like to lump groups of people that like they all believe this thing. Or they all operate this way, because there's so much diversity between ideologies of different people. What's up, Lewis? Who am I playing right now? This is a playlist called You Have No Enemies, a playlist. This song is called Heart to Heart. I do listen to some Pink Floyd. Yeah, I just, I would definitely say when you're saying, like, that statement you made right before that last one, Ephemeral, if you're going to say that statement, say, like, specifically people of this group, some of them who think they're better than others will put others down and say this. Like, you know, because I can think of, like, words, like, honestly, like, any group uses to refer to people not of that group. That's kind of like a slur, and that's, like, not, it's, like, kind of dehumanizing them. Do I have any advice for what, Stan? As far as, like, doing things in person and not online, I would always recommend, like, going out in person and kind of having exposure therapy in new environments where that's a possibility, like maybe singles events near you, stuff like that. Exactly, Heavy. But, like, the overarching thing that I really see with all of it is a lot of fucking generational trauma and, like, outsourcing the darkness, you know what I mean? Like, the darkness is outside of us. It's these other people. If we just, like, eliminate these other people, then we'll be good. We'll be great. The world will be beautiful. But that's just, like, a fallacy, because I think within every single human being, no matter what group you belong to, there is some level of darkness, some level of shadow that we need to acknowledge and that we need to work on ourselves and transmute that. So it doesn't, like, we don't take that generational trauma out on others and we pick this group to, like, hate and to demonize and to blame everything on, because it's never like that. Like, we're all the problem, you know? Yeah, it looks like that is a religious text. That dates back to the 2nd and 5th century on the teachings of the Torah. What about it? Why do vampires make terrible artists? They all do. Draw blood. Oh my gosh. Hey, you could draw some pretty good blood art though, I guess. Thanks so much, Fox. Appreciate you. Thank you. Much love to you. Do you stream on here? I give you a follow. I was wondering, like, with people you know, discussing like that among them. Yeah, it's like, can be awkward. Be like, hey man, can I kiss you on the forehead right now? And there is that, like, chance of rejection, but it just depends on the context and the type of relationship you have with people. I can see how a lot of people would be, like, weird about that, but it just depends. But if the people around you don't want forehead kisses or to give you forehead kisses, then definitely, yeah, meet more people, check out singles events, put yourself out there more. They used to use chocolate syrup as blood? No way. I want to see peace too. Yeah, it depends on the context. I wouldn't just ask anybody that, but if I had, like, a connection with them, I'd be like, hey, have a forehead kiss right now? Yeah. Yeah, from Earl. And I get it, but also it's, like, a huge reason I rejected religion when I was young. like I would see like the war and devastation that people would get into over like religion and like hundreds, thousands-year-old conflict that doesn't even belong to us, and it's like over a book. Like why? I don't know. Because there's literally history of people living on that land in peace with each other, like coexisting. There's no reason other than I guess like racism and generational trauma. And superiority complex and ego that we can't just all live on land together. It doesn't need to be a bloodbath. It doesn't need to be like that. I understand I'm not like in that conflict. I'm not there, but yeah, I just don't think innocent people need to die. I don't think there's any justification for that ever really. And I think continuing to justify that will just prolong and worsen conflict. Nice, Matt. Hello, Fracky, how are you? What's up, Mason? It's kind of messed up, like, people have names, you know? Wait, what are you talking about? I'm doing alright, Fracky. Thank you for asking. Yeah, the whole thing is so fucked. It's so fucked. Yeah. I really want to learn more history to know specifically what I'm referencing when I talk about these kinds of things, because I know a lot about it, but not all of it, obviously, because it's like thousands of years of history. This song we're listening to is... I think it's Chamber of Reflection. I think that's what it's called. Thank you, Fracky. I feel you, Stan. Yeah, if you want, I can help you look for like events near you that might be like more low-key. Hi, Pinky. How are you, love? What am I ethnically? A lot of Irish, German, I think Polish and Scottish. I've asked my family and I get mixed answers, but I know for sure I'm Irish. I asked my grandma and I know that they came in from Denmark in like the 1800s, something like that. Maybe like late 1800s, early 1900s. Yeah, I want to get one of those tests to see. Okay, it's not Chamber of Reflection, but also that's a good song. Okay, then what song is this? Give me 1 second. It's not organized properly. This one could be it's not Iranian Dance. You and I. Okay, so it's the right before the one that's here with me. It says it's supposed to be Chamber of Reflection. I don't know. It's just a playlist I found. I linked it on my Twitch chat. Hello, Dr. Mahim. They are fox ears, yes. I'm just like a little bit spooked about what else they're doing with my DNA, TBH. I'm like, where's it going? What are you doing with it? Are you making Cassie clones right now? Like, do I get a cut of that? Like, you know, that's just my paranoid brain going off. DNA, TBH? What are you doing with it? Where's it going? Do you think race influences more than appearance apart from what's socially constructed? Ooh. Okay. I think there's certain biological factors, but I don't think it's like intelligence or anything like that. Something that I actually found out recently is that Arabic, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, Arabic and Jewish people are both Semite. And they both come from the Canaanites. So they have like, I think we're all kind of like related in a way, is essentially how I feel. I don't think any race is superior. I don't think like any race is smarter, stronger, whatever. I think there's certain genetic factors that go into that are like completely different from race. Yeah, there's a lot of like, what is it called? Evolutionary biology that I kind of disagree with, honestly, where people will get really weird about what race they think is smarter or whatever the fuck. And I just don't agree with that. I think it's a lot of upbringing and other genetic factors other than like specifically your race. Should Israel join the international community and honor the pre-Jews? That is a big question. I would need a lot more history information to answer. That's a very specific question. And withdraw from the occupied territories. Yeah, see, I can't, unless you're talking to Ephemeral, I can't answer that, whether or not I think that should happen. Government's always watching. The government is always watching. That is very true. Hi, government. Hi, FBI agent. Did you like my nose hairs today while I was getting ready? I don't care how long it takes. I believe all people in that land deserve to live in peace and not be subjected to oppression or racism or foul conditions or treated as less than human. Yeah, I think the exertion of power that has gone on since then has been pretty clear. I could document that better for you guys and share with you what makes me feel that way, but if you're interested in that kind of stuff, I have another channel, guys. I typed it in the kick chat. It's kick.com/catnip. I do lean more like ecology, politics, that kind of thing on that channel, and we can do like kind of more of a deep dive into these issues if you want sometime. I'm not saying we can't talk about it right now, but just as far as like putting it on screen and that kind of thing, I'll probably do that more on that other channel. Right, Heavy. It's not like a simple solution. I did just listen, if you go to kick.com/catnip, yesterday I listened to a really good podcast with actually a friend of mine who is from Palestine, who did a podcast talking about a Palestinian perspective on the issue, and how they feel about it. Also, there's somebody who's very interested in psychedelics, and they helped back the decriminalized psychedelics movement in Colorado. They're a very interesting person. I highly recommend listening to that podcast. I linked it in my Discord if you guys want to check it out as well. You can join my Discord and find the link to that there. But you can also look up, I believe, you could just look up a Palestinian perspective on Spotify, and you should be able to find it. Thanks for the follow, Christian. Thank you, Pete. Exactly. A Palestinian perspective on the West Bank versus a Palestinian perspective in Gaza, totally different things. Especially, like, the person that I was referencing as a Palestinian who lives in America is also a different perspective. But there's a lot of, like, good things there, as opposed to somebody who doesn't have any, like, horse in the race whatsoever. Yeah, I don't believe in, like, theocracy. Is that the right word for it? Like, theocracy is that embellish any race and demean another, or religion or cultural background. I don't agree with that whatsoever. Are brains for some reason safe from evolution? No, I'm not saying that. But I think there's a lot of factors that go in, like, to how different races and different cultures have developed over time through evolution, with things such as, like, wars, oppression, colonialism, slavery, apartheid, like, whether or not there's social systems accessible, like, all of these things that tie into what makes, like, a human evolve. That greatly depends on, like, what we have done to each other as humans. Like, who have we taken resources from? Who have we oppressed? Who have we enslaved? So I think all of those things tie into, like, evolutionary biology, where it's, like, so weird to definitively say this race is better at this than this, because it's like, well, where did this race or this culture, like, grow up? Like, what were they doing? Like, you know, I think all those things, like, really tie into it, rather than it just being, like, genetically, this is this. Because I think, like, behavior in, like, patterns and rituals and ancestral knowledge, like, all that stuff can tie into evolution. And so if we're, like, stripping cultures of their ancestral knowledge, like, we're preventing them from evolving. Like, if we're breaking up families, if we're imprisoning people for petty drug crimes, if we're doing all of those things, we're preventing people from evolving. Does that make sense? That's my wingnut take. I actually think that's a very valid take to have, but what other platform am I on? I'm on a bunch of different platforms. You can go to trickynymph.me and you can see some of the other platforms that I'm on. We are less violent than we were in the past, but we do have a fuck ton of generational trauma. So, like, and I think we can see that enacted in, like, weird ways online, where it's not as, like, overtly violent, but it's, like, maladaptive. Thank you for the follows, guys, and thank you for the 5K likes on TikTok. I am Cassie Catnip on TikTok, by the way, guys. I'm also live on there right now. No, you're all good, Helicopter. You're all good. Thought I was just another e-girl. Man. I'm a special e-girl. Aw, that's cute, Stan. I don't need sex because the government fucks me every day. True that. I agree, Kirby. Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a good night. Right, yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him, but he's honestly a really good person to listen to on this whole Israel-Palestine conflict. His name is Gabor Mate. He talks actually about how trauma can manifest as like physical diseases, and how everything like addiction, war, all of it is like generational trauma that's like enacting itself. And we're also like in this lifetime traumatizing each other as well, which obviously doesn't help. But he talks a lot about, I actually got to meet him in person at this thing called a Minds Meet seminar in Rochester, Minnesota. I got to meet him along with Dennis McKenna and Joe Taffer. And he's actually done mushrooms with Dennis McKenna. And a lot of that seminar was about how mushrooms can help heal like epigenetic conditions as well as generational trauma. And like it was honestly a really beautiful conference, and I'm really glad I went. But the reason that I think Gabor Mate is a hugely important voice to listen to with the Israel-Palestine conflict is he is a Holocaust survivor. He's a former Zionist, and he speaks on like the plight of the Palestinian people and what has been done in Gaza, and like just like the state of the world that we're in right now. How, yeah, like the obviously the Holocaust was bad, horrible, but that doesn't make people exempt from reenacting like the same or similar types of suffering on other people. But yeah, Gabor Mate is a great person to listen to, I think, right now. For everybody, if you haven't heard of him, check him out. What's the fit? I'm wearing a suit right now. Okay, I'll show you guys the fit. Fit. Okay. Yikes. Where at? What country in America, Heavy? Gabor Mate. So it's Gabor. But Mate, yeah, like the last name is right. You want ethno-nationalism for everyone? So wait, what? What does that mean to you? What the fuck? That sounds not good. I don't think I've heard Aaron before. I will definitely look into that helicopter. Thank you so much for the information. I got this suit, I don't know, a long ass time ago. Honestly, I don't know where I got it from. Nice, Heavy. Cute, love it. That sounds like extreme levels of segregation, though. Do you really think that all cultures should be, like, segregated and have their own ethno-state? That sounds like a recipe for disaster, honestly. Like, what stops them from wanting more territory? And also, what happens then with, like, interracial marriages, etc., people who are of mixed nationality? I don't think that would make much sense for people. But you said you want it for everyone, so people who don't want it can leave, but leave where? I mean, but if that's the case, then all the white people should have stayed in Europe, right? And, like, not ever have gone to the Americas or India. Like, they should therefore leave and, like, give the land back to the Native Americans. So if that's the case, then I think, yeah. But that's just messy and weird, honestly. Like, if you only want to associate with people of your own ethnic background, you're entitled to do so, but as far as like creating jurisdictions of land where only this ethnic group can exist, I think that's kind of fucked. I love your everything, Pinky. Thank you so much for loving me. Oh, wow, helicopter, that's crazy. That's an insane lie. Wow, I will definitely check him out. That's incredible. This song should be, if it's accurate on this, which I don't know if this has been. Oh. I think it was Idea 10. Yeah, Idea 10. By Gibran Al-Sosir. I'm into every type of music. What's up, Derek? How are you? I think it's pretty evident from America and Europe that multiculturalism has turned out pretty bad results for white people. Well, but like, isn't that because like we literally killed people for the land and we put them in concentration camps and we like separated families and had churches raise Native American kids and we tried to convert them all into Christians and force them to align with our way of life, and we enacted so much generational trauma that we have not like really made right, and we continue to push them into reservations that are often riddled with drugs and various problems while forcing people to adhere to a hyper-capitalistic society where everybody is living paycheck to paycheck unless you're the fortunate like top 3% or something. You know, like there's just so much to that. I don't think it's just because we have multiculturalism that like white people are suffering in America. I think there's a lot of history there, and there's a lot of things that we did that were not okay, and like I think a lot of history is really fucked, and a lot of people were like just trying to do their best, and some people were like just running off sheer fear and demonizing these people that we knew nothing about. I don't think it's multiculturalism that is the issue. I think it's the raping of culture that is the issue. I think it's the pillaging of people, the you know? I'm not saying we deserve this. I think that there's a cause and effect. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know how, like, you'll hear, like, mainstream media, like, that's calling all of Palestinians animals, or how we're gonna defeat the darkness, or whatever the fuck. Like, that level of dehumanization, that language, that perpetuation of the generational trauma is the problem. I'm not saying anyone deserves, like, horrible things to happen to them because their ancestors did whatever, but to acknowledge the history that is there and the pain that is there and have reverence for that, and to stop scapegoating all of the blame onto one or the other race is like a much better solution in my opinion, than to just continue demonizing and perpetuating segregation and division of people. I think divide and conquer is a very, very real strategy. And I personally don't want to live in a country filled with other people just like me. I think people just like me have hurt me more than people who are nothing like me. You know? Like, it's not the other cultures that are the fault in my case, in my life. It does suck when people are like, oh, white people, and they like blame me for everything white people have done. That sucks. But I do have enough like knowledge of history to understand, like, and not hold resentment for that person, but to just like understand where they're coming from and be like, hey, I'm not like that. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to put you down. I'm not going to dehumanize you. And I think most people, like, who think that we should be separate forever, like, are running off this, like, fear mindset of everything that's happened. And we don't need to continue operating off of that for the rest of our lives, I don't think. I think we can reimagine a better world. Yeah, Netanyahu had a brother, I believe, he lost to a terrorist. So yeah, it's a lot of people that are just like generational trauma enacting itself, who are like out to defeat the bad guys because they think that'll be like the end all be all to the conflict, but it won't. It's not how it works. What? Yikes. Yikes, Kevin. The end of conflict would be the end of carbon life. We can absolutely reduce conflict. Lovely to see you too, Chef. There are bad apples in all kinds of races. I mean, yeah. But I feel like it's really important to acknowledge when you oppress and demonize people repeatedly, that just inflates itself. So when Trump goes on TV and he's like, ban all Muslims, when Netanyahu goes on TV and he's like, the dark people, or the darkness, and we are the light and they are the darkness, when they go on there and perpetuate that ideology that they are fighting evil and they are just good, even though that is far from the truth, when they go on there and do that, that creates division, that creates more animosity towards America, towards us, towards Jewish people, towards wherever people want to direct their hate. Hate breeds more hate. So while I don't think we'll ever be free of conflict, I do think we can greatly reduce conflict given how we treat other people. Just run for office somewhere. See, I'm young, right? I'm very young. I'm an e-girl. Nothing I say actually matters, but it can have a ripple effect and a butterfly effect to maybe change someone's mind in chat and maybe have someone think maybe a little bit of a different way, and we can all make strides towards a better direction in life rather than perpetuating hatred. I've never heard anyone say that, Ephemeral. I've only heard people calling for the freedom of oppressed people. I haven't heard anyone say, like, of good faith, that I've actually had a conversation with, that they've been colonized, so now they want to do the colonizing. I don't think anyone, like, really wants to do that. I think people deep down do just want to be free. And if they convince themselves that they want to now be the colonizers, that's like I said earlier, like generational trauma and that fear enacting itself, that like I have to be the one in power so someone doesn't take my power away. So therefore I have to oppress other people to make sure I'm not going to be oppressed. But in my opinion, that is a fallacy. That doesn't need to be like that, but that can antagonize itself and people can get caught in those loops. So, Ephemeral, what is your background? I you know, like, and I mean, like, you could say the same thing, like, white people saying stuff to white people that's, like, horrible. I've heard some white people say some terrible shit, but I don't think that all white people should, you know, be accountable for the things that some white people say. You know, it goes both ways. So anytime you're being prejudiced towards another group, put your group in place of that group you're being prejudiced towards and see the fallacy in what you're saying. Because people could say that about you as well. You're not talking to yourself, Helicopter. I am 27. How are you? Or how old are you? Born in 80, when if you're to destroy your correct itself, you're a shining light. Oh, thanks, Matt. I think we're all a shining light. It's just whether or not we want to be. It's whatever you guys choose to do in this lifetime. You can be, you know, what's the word? Apathetic. You can do nothing. Or you could do something. You could be a force for good. You could be a force for evil. You could enact your fear, your hatred, or you can enact love and preserve the things that you love about this life instead of constantly seeking to destroy what you deem as bad. Yeah, exactly, Heavy, exactly. You're evil, Pinky? Why do you say that? What's up, Jeff? How you doing? Yeah, it's like we don't deserve like terrorist attacks. In the Western world, we don't deserve that. Like, that's never right. But it's like, you look at the order of events and what has happened historically, like beyond the propaganda, like what objectively has happened, you take the word terrorist out of it, and America has killed civilians. Many, many, many civilians. And you look at that, and imagine yourself in those shoes, your family wiped away. Like, you would be radicalized if that happened to you. And that is by no means ever justifying any amount of terrorism ever. But the point I'm making is that if you were put in a situation where your family was ripped from you, everyone you ever knew, you would be radicalized. America has never killed... What are you talking about, Kevin? That's just a troll. 140,000 people in one day in Japan. World War II. 140,000 people. I don't know, Ephemeral. I don't remember being taught that. Can I please change the music to what? Music sounds so dull. I mean, I'm relaxed. I'm good, Jeff. I support the freedom of all innocent people. I have heard that a lot, Heavy. And if you look into the last election that the Palestinians were ever able to have, you can see clearly that the U.S. admits to funding the opposition, as well as Abbas agreed to put off the election till the next year in 2006 if the Israeli government agreed to suppress the voters in the east side. That is admitted right there. It's like, just do a little voter suppression, you know, it's okay. Not really, it's not okay. It's like, I feel like any people who can get that inkling that like people are suppressing us from voting for having a freedom of choice, it's going to radicalize them further. If it's already this country who's already meddled in like Eastern affairs and like done a bunch of weird shit that is kind of sus, not okay. Zero Dark 30 was a thing. Gays are great. Damn. I've never heard that lie, so that's kind of irrelevant to me, Ephemeral. Hi, Twistin. You don't feel like you're good, Pinky? Are there valid reasons for that, or do you think you're being harsh on yourself? Yeah, he told me earlier, Heavy, that he wanted to lock me up in his basement, so... Definite red flag. I see. I've heard that before from other people, Ephemeral. I don't want to get into that, personally. I think atrocities have happened across the board in history, and I don't personally have evidence for that, but regardless, like, what's happening now is unjustifiable. There is no reason to be killing innocents en masse. I'm listening to some lo-fi right now. Good morning, poor boy. Well, I think acknowledging it, Pinky, and doing your best to move forward and be a better person is really what matters. Not necessarily that. I've been, a lot of people online have tried to, like, blackpill me, Ephemeral, and some of the things were just very outlandish, and I don't have evidence for that, and I do understand how that looks to other people when you're saying what you are in chat. And I do believe that there is evidence, regardless of the number, there is evidence of atrocities that were committed during that time period, and I don't feel the need to question that to make my point. So if that's like the justification for what is going on right now, regardless of if it is true or not, like that, it doesn't justify killing innocents. It doesn't. Yeah, but I don't feel the need to call that into question. I don't feel the need to do that. I think any philosophy or religion or ideology that causes you to be hateful, or you say causes you to be hateful, is a fallacy. I don't need to call into question their faith or their history, whether or not that is true, but what is happening right now is not justifiable. Ear piercing. Oh, on here. Thank you. Oh yeah, that must have been what Stan was talking about earlier, was these guys. I was like, I'm not wearing ear piercings, but then I was like, oh wait, on the ears. I must be anti-trans. Why are you saying that? I am pansexual. I am pro everyone being the person that they want to be, who they feel comfortable being without judgment, so long as that doesn't hurt anybody else. So what's your take on not having a take? Ooh, oh, my take on not having a take? Ooh, okay. Ooh, that's a hot take, okay. I said I like gays. Gays are cool. Have I seen Raven anywhere? I haven't recently, Beast Boy. I'm so sorry. My take on not having a take. So I think it is important with us as free people who get a phone and a device where we can access so much information and do so much good, honestly, at our fingertips. We can advocate for peace. We can advocate for not peace and horrible things. So that choice to inform yourself at least a little bit and try to be empathetic is a really powerful one. And that's completely up to you whether or not you choose to not have a take and completely be out of it. But you could literally shift the timeline. Like, if everybody decided, world peace sounds dope, actually. Actually, let's not, like, kill an entire group of people. And we just, like, decide that that's a wrong thing to do collectively, makes so much more of a difference than just me on my soapbox, like, being a crying fox talking about the woes of the world. If more people decided that they gave a fuck about people they aren't necessarily, like, close to, but they're just other humans. Like, if other people saw more people humanizing each other, I think that can have a huge ripple effect that we can't even comprehend, honestly. And thank you so much, Cortland. I hope you're doing great. Sorry, I'm not seeing all the chats right now, guys. Someone who believes in everything believes in nothing, though, in my opinion. To a degree. That's a long history of conflict, Enlightened. I really urge you to do more history research into that. I mean, if you want to, Rat Rod. I don't believe you, but if you want to, my Cash App is the same name. I disagree with you, Enlightened. I don't believe you know what you're talking about. You're being very simplistic about this. What about overpopulation destroying the environment? Do you really believe that? It's the way we live our life. It's the way we get our resources. What's up, Kikgooner? It's the way we get our resources that is destroying the planet. It's not the amount of people, it's how we live. We could be an intergalactic species living in abundance, self-sustaining lifestyles, earthships, like, doing great if everyone just decided we were gonna do that instead of just fuel the capitalistic cog that is raping the planet, honestly. And read into the 2006 election, Enlightened. Read into how Hamas got elected and how there hasn't been an election since. It's not a democracy. If there's an entire race/culture of people being dehumanized, their homes are being stolen, and they're going to be forced into an open-air prison with no rights and then bombed, that's not a democracy. That's not. No one voted for that to happen. Also, Netanyahu took power in, I believe the first time was the early 2000s, then again in 2009, and he's been in power since. There hasn't been an election to decide that. He's just in power. Thank you, poor boy, for the heart. There's Arab Israelis, true. And Arabs and Palestinians are Semites as well. There's Christian Palestinians, there's Muslim Palestinians, there's Jewish Palestinians. So to declare war on all Palestinians or all of Gaza or the West Bank or wherever the fuck they deem is worthy of war and kill so many innocents is wrong, is objectively wrong, immoral and cruel. It's slavery with glitter. Never seen it what way, Cortland? True that, poor boy. True that. It is possible. It is possible. It just takes the people who have decided it's not possible and that the world is the way it is because it is. It takes those people actually deciding, wait, maybe there's another way. I don't know. Maybe take some mushrooms or something. Wait, maybe there's another way. It doesn't have to be black or white. There's actually this whole spectrum of nuance of this whole situation and unlimited possible outcomes instead of just like one or the other. There are Jewish Palestinians. Yes. You don't know what you're talking about. A lot of the Palestinian people are kind-hearted, friendly people. They're not all evil like you've been made to think. Thank you for the follow, Chaotic Fox. You did, King. It's okay, welcome in. Chat decided they wanted to talk about this. So, we're talking about it. Thanks, Fox, I appreciate you. I hope you're having a wonderful night tonight. Thanks, poor boy. That was debunked as a myth. There is no evidence of that. There is evidence of people being bombed. To think that any one race is the victim of everything, like if you really think that white people are dehumanized and displaced in their homeland, and that is the issue, that is like the sole issue, that you are wrong. It's all generational trauma. It's creating division. I mean, if you're just gonna come in here and hate on Jewish people, man, I just don't want any hate towards one group or the other. There's a lot of anti-Semitism going around right now. There's a lot of hate towards Jewish people going on right now, which is like not just. It's not just. It's not cool. So I'm gonna time you out for a little bit. Chill on that. Chill on the hatred towards any group. It's not cool in my room. Is chat invisible? I'm actually also on other websites. I'm also on Kick, Chaotic Fox. I watch too much Al Jazeera. I mean, you watch too much Fox News. I don't just watch Al Jazeera. I take in every single source. I watch Fox. I watch all the mainstreams. I watch all the things. Poor boy, thank you for the ghosty. Thank you so much. So, okay, here's the thing that you're getting wrong, Enlightened. Palestinian people are not Hamas. Okay? Not the same thing. The innocent babies that have been killed, the innocent Palestinian babies that have been killed, are not Hamas. So please, 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 work really hard to grow some empathy for people who do not look like you, and stop justifying innocent people being blown up for the acts of a terrorist organization. Because if there is any reason to be blowing up the entire fucking Gaza Strip or West Bank or whatever the fuck they're doing, if there's any reason for that, then why the fuck aren't we bombing Maine, where there's a mass shooter? You know what I mean? Like, there's better ways to handle this, right? Because, like, the thought of bombing the entire state of Maine, horrific, right? There's a better way to go about it. Okay, so ask yourself, enlightened, why do the cartels exist? Why do drug cartels exist? Do you think it might have anything to do with the war on drugs? Just ask yourself that question. Money? What incentivizes the underground drug trade? The war on drugs. The Gaza Strip is governed by Hamas, and it's about half children. What do you think happens when a country invades? I mean, bro, are you kidding? So, the Pilgrims invaded America, right? Do you think the Native Americans should be able to just take back their land and slaughter us? Like, what? There's a thing called war crimes, yeah. There's, like, it's kind of like, yeah, something happens to you, like, someone does something to you, but it doesn't justify killing hundreds, thousands of innocent and actual fucking war crimes. You can acknowledge, this is bad, this should not happen, but then to demonize an entire people, call them animals, and to commit actual war crimes is, like, next level. You don't need to, like, kick it up a notch. And this is notoriously what Netanyahu has always said, and I believe this is what the West, the US, has kind of said too, is like, when terrorists attack us, we strike back twice as hard. Has that really, historically, been successful or good for us in the long run? Have the things that we've done led to good things? Or maybe are we fucking up as well? Are we fucking up meddling in other people's affairs? Are we fucking up like doing Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Are we fucking up with these things? Are there maybe better ways we could have gone about this? In hindsight, we learned from that and we could do better going forward instead of just justifying war crimes? Like what? Sorry, I'm going off on TikTok right now, guys. It's just like this guy. Fuck all the religious books and whatever you want to use to justify your war crimes. Like, literally. I don't give a fuck what it says in the religious books that some of the kids who are bombed aren't even old enough to read. I don't give a fuck what it says in them. I don't care. What the fuck does it say in the fucking Bible? To hate gay people? You know, like, what the fuck? Fuck all those books. Fuck all of those books. Like, all of those books have been manipulated over time to manipulate people. There are things in the literally someone in my kick chat right now is going off about the Torah and stuff in there that's like said to hate this other group. My point is, of what I'm saying, is this like normalized hatred towards another group of people is perpetuating itself and causing these wars and causing this conflict and making it worse. So you coming in here justifying war crimes is contributing to that. That is my point. But people sure as fuck use the Bible to justify their hatred, is my point. Exactly, it's the people, not the books. Like, if you look at gang wars historically, like, people can use, like, someone wearing the wrong color to justify hurting someone. That doesn't mean it's like, this color is bad, this color is evil, and anyone who wears this color is evil. It means that these people have made this decision collectively, in this small collective, to make this symbol mean this thing, so it's a reason to hate. When they use the Bible to justify hatred, is because they aren't true believers of the Bible. And people who are strong believers of Islam will say the same thing. If someone's using Islam if someone's using the Quran to justify their hatred of someone else, that it's not authentically their religion. A lot of people will say that as well. So that's why I personally am agnostic, and I reject all of it, because all y'all doing some fuck shit on all sides of all religions. I have seen it. I have seen it. You're doing some fuck shit. And you need to stop doing fuck shit and justifying it with your fucking books, because at the end of the day, your God, your Allah, your source, whatever the fuck it is, isn't gonna give a fuck about your justifications. It's gonna look at what you did, and it's gonna be like, oh, okay, you are a hateful, fear-mongering ass bitch, and I don't fuck with you. Or, you know, unconditional love, however you want to believe. But I refuse to perpetuate that hatred towards any specific group. No, I'm not talking to you. You tweaking. I'm not tweaking. Color banging isn't a thing and hasn't been for so long, but turf wars are a thing. Shooting random houses and killing innocent kids in fucking impoverished neighborhoods is still a thing. Clown. Hey, at least you're laughing, man. But there's literally things that people were quoting me from the Torah that say the same shit. Hi, Delaney. I'm doing alright. How are you? Does size matter? Only if it matters to you. And wearing tattoos on TikTok solves all these problems. I'm just hanging out, man, and people pick the topic. Like, you're just preaching hate. Who am I preaching hate towards? Please tell me who have I preached hate towards? I would like to know, because I have not. Towards anybody. Like, literally, also, like, the thing that people, like, the biggest thing limiting people, in my opinion, is how people will stop people from having conversations. Even if they're not, like, fully politically correct or, like, saying the right things in your mind. Like, people will be like, oh, you're wearing ears. What the fuck are you talking about? You're just a dumb insert slur here on the internet. Like, who cares what you think? I care what I think. A lot of people care what I think, actually. And it's like having these conversations that are more like preaching love instead of preaching hate, and talking about how all this generational trauma affects all of us. And it's not just this one group. It's not just these people are the bad ones. It's within all of us. It's all of our generational trauma. It's everything that's happened in history. It's not just these other people that are the problem. It's like, that is the bigger picture of what I want to talk about. And a lot of people don't do that. And they will just spew their hatred because they can justify it, because this person believes in this book that I think believes in evil things. And it's all based off of assumptions and fear, and it perpetuates itself, and it drives us further apart. And then divide and conquer actually works, because we're preventing conversations, we're telling people they're stupid for speaking their mind. Why can't we just have a conversation about it? Why do we have to justify murdering innocent people? Why isn't there, like, a secret third or fourth or fifth or sixth or seventh or eighth option, things that we could do to make it better? We could decriminalize drugs worldwide. We could sit Netanyahu and whoever the fuck is still alive in Hamas after the onslaught of bombings. We could sit all of them in a room, have them do shrooms, talk it out. That's a secret third option maybe no one's tried yet. I'm talking out of my ass. Who cares? As one, we are unstoppable. You should feel sorry for civilians on both sides. And if there's anyone who is dehumanizing to oblivion any civilians right now and justifying their fucking murder, calling them animals, if anyone is doing that, check yourself. Check your hatred. Check your fear. Because that is not authentic to the human condition. That does not need to be that way. It's not just the way it is because it is. That is bullshit. You need to take shrooms. I've taken shrooms many times. What about you, Cold? I'm talking about war with cat ears on, because guess what? All these fucking cat girls on the internet pretending like shit's fine because they're getting their bag are lying. I'm sorry, shit is not fine. Society has some severe fucking problems that we should all like be making an effort to fix. We should stop like resorting to extreme levels of escapism and just pretending like, oh well, you know, we hope they exterminate Hamas, we hope the bad guys lose. It's so much more fucking complex than that. Like literally, I shoot myself in the foot as an e-girl online talking about this shit. Y'all want to shit on me for talking about it? I am aware I'm going to get shit on for talking about it. I am talking about it because it fucking matters to me. And honestly, like, every single person out there should be using their fucking social media platforms to talk about what matters to them instead of just shitting on each other. Because that's most of what it is people just shitting on each other. Like, why? You have tools your ancestors could not have even fathomed, and you choose to use it to go and be like, oh, this e-girl thinks she can talk about world events. What a dumb... Like, read a book. Stop bullying me and go read a fucking book. Thank you, guy on the left. I love you. I love you too, Delaney. I hope you have a great day. Sorry, guys. I'm on a tangent. I love you, Chaotic Fox. I fucking love you. I love all of you in chat. Even if you hate me, I fucking love you. Eat it. I love you. I'm talking to everyone as a whole, Ephemeral. I'm talking to all the people saying any group is like evil on the internet. I'm talking to all y'all. Whoever it applies to. If the shoe fits, stop spewing your fucking hatred. And if you're not, you're not. And that's fine. Do I know who Barba Spectra is? No, I don't think so, Ephemeral. There is evil in this world, but does that mean we need to become evil in an attempt to exterminate it? No. What if you hate yourself? That's a tough one. I used to hate myself a lot more than I can at times, but like it used to be a lot more consistent. If you hate yourself, I love you and I hope you don't hate yourself. I hope you can do whatever you can to have more empathy and compassion for yourself. Thanks, Rocky. I hope you're having a great night. What a strange vibe at 4 a.m. It's 2:20 for me-ish. I have autism, and I do lip things a lot. I like bite my lip, I lick my lips, I do all kinds of weird shit with my lips. Evil is also within us. Just to let you guys all know, if you think you're exempt from evil, if you think all of the evil is outside of you, you are wrong. You are capable of horrible things. That does not mean you should do them, but there is evil within you. That is my point. The evil is not always outside, it's not the other guy, it's not once we exterminate the bad guy, all problems will be solved. That's not how it works. Your universal love is blinding. You're a good person, which is why it's hard to comprehend the malice these people have for you. I have no issue comprehending the malice some people have for me, actually. Do not mistake my compassion for naivety. Do it, Josie. I love you guys. Wait, what was the verse? I don't think I saw it. I'm way too cool to do evil. I missed. You guys are gonna have to repost what you're saying. I mean, I guess that depends on your belief system. I personally, you guys are gonna think I'm even more wingnut, but I do believe in past lives and generational trauma, and that the stuff our ancestors are like, that karma kind of carries on within us. I personally got a really shit lottery ticket as far as genetics and generational trauma goes, and I've felt that within me. So maybe other people are exempt to this. Maybe you guys have a perfect family, a perfect life, you've never had a bad thought, and you're just a true good person through and through, and more power to you. But most people that I've met are not like that. They have a lot of shit. They have a lot of stuff in there. They have a lot of demons. Some people are more aware of them than others. No, you're good, you're good. Yeah, my lips are also kind of chapped right now, so I'm also licking them. You just want to go to Starbucks? Cringe. Starbucks is like the worst coffee place, honestly. I don't know why it's so popular and so expensive. I really love chai tea. I'm not a furry. I like wearing the ears. The ears make me feel happy. Word. You think that innocent babies deserve to die because terrorists exist. Word. Noted. God sees you, enlightened. You can be like, what Hamas did to Israel is fucked up. We should get rid of Hamas, which I are also pretty sure today, actually, the senior Hamas leader died, as well as apparently 250 other people that they said were tied to him. So, I mean, it looks like Israel's winning. So good for Israel. But I don't think all of the Palestinian people need to die. And hopefully we can all agree on that. Do I confront my demons? Yes. Yes, I do. Thank you, Enlightened. Thank you. I appreciate that. See, it doesn't need to be, there's not two sides to this, right? And I think that's the illusion that people are under, is that there are two sides. You need to either be like with one or the other, but it's like, you can have a nuanced take. You're not a bad person or like a grifter if you're like, terrorism is bad. Innocent people should not get hurt. We should not allow terrorists to be in control of innocent people. But we also shouldn't kill innocent people in the name of killing terrorism. There's more than three sides. There's many sides to this. Exactly, and I think it's a huge issue that should be raised is why the fuck did the Palestinian people not get an election since 2006? Why do Israel and the US so brazenly think it's justifiable to meddle in other countries' elections? It's because I was the president. Oh my god. You guys got yokes, okay. It's alright. We don't have to have a serious conversation, by the way. I just started it because chat wanted to have it. It seemed like, hi Riven. have underground tunnels, so leveling it to the ground does nothing for those underground tunnels. Also, they destroyed like the world's third oldest church, and prior to that they were actually like talking with classrooms of children, bragging about how they were going to level it to the ground. So I think that calling for leveling Gaza is fucked. I think that statement is fucked. I think the desecration of history besides the ones that you, and cultures besides the ones that you want, is fucked. I believe that all cultures deserve to exist. I don't think you need to bomb a fucking church. Jesus Christ. I'm doing alright, Riven. How are you, love? It's in the bio, the guy on the left. Thank you so much. No, let's not nuke the Earth. Let's do anything but nuke the Earth, actually. Let's actually have intelligent conversations about how to avoid or resolve conflict and not nuke the Earth, because the Earth didn't do anything wrong. The Earth just exists, and we are so lucky and fortunate to exist upon this Earth. I think nuking it should be out of the question. Because world governments are fucked, enlightened, that's why. Thank you, guy on the left. Well, Kick and TikTok and all the other things, I am going to do a thing real quick that you guys cannot see because you're not cool enough. I'm just kidding. Thanks for the conversations and the good talks, though. I will be back in a bit. Peace and love to everybody out there. You all deserve to heal. You all deserve to grow. You all deserve to be better people. I love you so fucking much. Even if you're like, who the fuck is this bitch? I don't know you. Shut the fuck up. I love you. And that's not from a naive place. That's from an understanding of the depths of pain that we all go through on a regular basis. And yeah, I really enjoyed this conversation. Heavy, I followed you back. Thank you so much for existing. Yeah. Yeah, I love you guys. I love you so much. I will be back in a minute. A few minutes. In a bit.